Now, it's been described as the 5th emergency service, a group of South Yorkshire searchers for dog tracks and lost dogs. K9-RSQ was established last year and has since helped to locate around 50 dogs who've gone missing. The volunteers use drones, sniffer dogs and social media to find the much-loved pets, and as Heidi Tomlinson reports, one dog took 4 days to find while she aimlessly wandered near railway lines and the M1.
Lost and alone, Legacy, a rescue dog from Gran Canaria, was spooked by fireworks, causing her to jump 2 garden fences and escape. She roamed the fields of South Yorkshire for 4 days.
I knew she was scared of people, so her rehabilitation had only just sort of started in the UK. So it was scary because I didn't know what she would do.
You know, we're out during the day and the night, weren't we?
At this point, volunteer group K9-RSQ offered help. Drone operator Paul tracked Legacy using thermal imaging.
We kept getting her on the drone. People had nearly get her and then she'd run off again. I used to be a traffic cop, so I knew when Legacy went near the motorway, I didn't like the thought of the possible consequences.
More about Legacy later, but she's one of 50 lost dogs who've been helped by K9-RSQ volunteers.
Oh, Betty, she's so old.
Betty, an elderly Cocker Spaniel from Penistone, who's confused and deaf, disappeared from home much to the family's distress.
We'd been searching and searching, couldn't find her, and I knew she was somewhere, but more importantly, you're just worried that they're hurt and they need you and you can't find them, and the panic is unreal.
Come find it, Oz. Come find it, Flossie.
Step in Glenn with sniffer dogs Florence and Ozzy.
We all sort of talked about it and did fear the worst for Betty. We brought Oswald out for that one and, you know, eventually found Betty curled up in the corner of a field. It was fantastic.
I literally burst out crying. I wasn't first of all, I wasn't expecting her to still be alive. I thought she'd passed away, but for them to scream across, well, they actually screamed, get the vet. So I thought the worst. Apart from being dehydrated and hungry, she was absolutely fine.
Legacy, however, was still lost, roaming the countryside. K9-RSQ set a humane trap around the area she'd been seen. The door was triggered by food being eaten. Legacy was finally safe.
I suppose they're like the 5th emergency service, aren't they? You know, after the lifeboats, these guys sort of give up their time. Just a godsend.
A distinctive-looking breed known as Podenco Canario, Legacy was rehomed and is gradually learning to trust other animals and humans. Heidi Tomlinson, BBC Look North.
Glad it was a happy ending for Legacy.